Hi everybody, hope yous are all doing well. So I've already went in and applied all of my tips and done all of my prep work. I do have a video that I done a couple of videos back of how I do my prep work, if you want to go and take a look at that. So I am doing a nail bed, and I'm using CJP and more. So I wish that I had brought this nail bed down a little bit lower and a little bit more pointed, but oh my god, I mean, I've been doing nails for 5 years and I'm still learning. I think everybody is, you know, really. But anyways, I'm just shaping that up so it's nice and neat, but I will be going in with a nail file in anyway, so I just leave that and then I'm moving on to the next nail. So I'm using one of Diamond Glitters. This is a beautiful like teal, aqua, turquoise, whichever kind of colour you want to, you know, say it is, but it's absolutely beautiful. But there's just so much going on in it. It does take a bit to get the placement right on it, so I'm just picking a bead of clear acrylic up and then dipping it into the raw glitter and applying it to the nail that way and just moving it around until I'm happy where I've got my glitter placement. And I am also using my CJP, a big boy brush today, which I'm still loving. So I'm just trying to keep everything as neat and tidy, especially around that cuticle area. So there was just a few little niggly bits that I wanted to fill. So yeah. So I think on this middle finger, am I going in with an ombre or a marble? No, I'm going in with a marble. So I'm just keeping everything wet. I'm going in with a bead of clear, then dipping it into Glam and Glit colour, which is called Lighthouse, and then also going in with a bead of a mauve, and then just using the tip of my brush to just swirl that acrylic around the nail. So I wouldn't say it's difficult, but you do need to work quite quick. This one I just used the mauve and then the Lighthouse, but you do need to be quick to get it into place. But as I say, it's more of, you know, just a swirling motion, you know, try not to swipe down the nail or anything, otherwise you're just not going to get that marble effect. So it wasn't a big bold marble you know, effect on the nail, but still looked absolutely beautiful. So I'm loving this colour from Glam and Glit. As I say, it's called Lighthouse. So I am doing a glitter ombre with this. So I just waited until it had set a little bit, and then I'm going in with that glitter around the cuticle area and just dragging it, you know, lightly over, just so it just comes over that green a little bit. And it just looked so nice. So every nail on this is different, which is nice, but it all blends in because obviously you're using the same colours. But I just love the glitter effect on that. So I am going in with an ombre on this. So I'm just using these very thin, more using them like a paint. You know, it's not there for any strength or anything like that. It's just there for your colour. So you will have to go in and cap these as well. So I'm just going up about a third, keeping it nice and thin. So when I do obviously bring my colour over the top, I'm not going to see any harsh line or anything. It's always harder putting a lighter colour over a darker colour, you know, to try and not see that line. But I'm just going to let that dry, and then I'm just going back to the pinky finger and just obviously keeping this, you know, nice and neat and tidy around, so I've got a nice, you know, line. So obviously you need to get your strength into this bead of acrylic. It's obviously the, you know, around the cuticle area. That's why obviously you've got that nice high wall, so you can get your work up to it. So I'm just going in with the glitter, just nice and thin, and just going around that smile line. And then obviously I will go in and cap that as well, and obviously I'm adding some gems and stuff like that. But as I say, I wish I had brought the smile line down a little bit further, but hey ho, it still looked beautiful and my client absolutely loved them, which is definitely the main thing. Some nail techs just make things look so easy, and nails isn't really, it definitely is an art. So I'm just applying a little bit more glitter just to make sure that everything is all opaque and covered. And as I say, I'll go back to my ombre one, and then obviously I will cap that as well. So I think I've been having a little conversation here while obviously I've been recording. Oh, I'm not, I'm going to cap these at the moment. So as I say, I'm going in with CJP Crystal Glass. Again, just getting my bead of acrylic close to that cuticle as possible, and then always going down one side of the nail and then swiping down the other, and then working my way obviously across the nail. I think I've done this in a 2-ball method, so applying it by the free edge and then just blending that back over. And again, just doing the same with these ones. I had some obviously glitter stuck under the nails, and I didn't want to obviously cap any of that. So yeah, really there's not really much more that I can say until obviously I get to the ombre one. So really just watching my application, and obviously I am working a little bit wetter than normal just with the heat in the UK at the moment, because in my last video, like I said, it was just a bloody nightmare. So as I say, I am going in with a more and then just getting it by that cuticle area and just pulling it down one side of the nail. But I do go in with 2 beads of this because I could still obviously see the green underneath, and I just wanted to try and make it nice and seamless, and just trying to get that ombre the best of my ability. So as I say, once I went in with the second bead, it just looked a hell of a lot better. And as I say, just dragging that over. I love pink and green together, it looks so nice. CJP also do a nice green that goes beautiful with a more, which is called Apple Shine, I think it's called. Yeah, that's absolutely beautiful as well if you've got that in your collection. So now I'm just obviously capping obviously the rest of it, and then I will go in and do all of my filing, removing all of the dust off the nails. And then I'm just going to go in and add some gems, but I didn't record that because her 3-year-old was climbing up on her knee and my camera was shaking all over the place. So I'm just going in with Blue Skies non-tacky gel top coat, and just bringing these nails to life. So I have slowed it down a little bit just so you can see the full effect of obviously the nails. So I hope that you are still enjoying my videos. I'm trying to get them out a little bit more frequent for you. So if you are, please leave any comments, hit that like button, and also if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you haven't already, I would really appreciate that. And I will see you in my next video. So bye.